Hello friends, good morning all of you and happy Onam to one and all. My name is Mamta. I am one of the expert trainers of OET, IELTS, PT and other ESL exams from Bliss Institute, Sharjah. So I have an experience of more than 25 years as an educationist, IELTS trainer and examiner for various ESL exams. I can make students clear their examination in the first go itself. With our able guidelines of Mr. Alex, a visionary in education, the nurses and doctors have been able to, and other healthcare professionals have been able to realize their dreams of working in various countries like Australia, Canada, UK, New Zealand, and of course UAE. He has been the backbone of Bliss Institute at Sharjah and Bliss Academy at Kottayam. We have more than 16 years of experience in training, mentoring, and taking care of the needs of the healthcare professionals in realizing their dream, particularly in MOH and also in that is what you say the other examinations which are prometric exams like DHA. So with the continued excellent service, more than 10,000 students have benefited by Bliss Institute, Sharjah and Bliss Academy, Kottayam. They have successfully got placed in various hospitals overseas. Today, the reason for me to share this video is I would like to give few tips about OET Listening Part A. Most of you are preparing for this OET exam with lot of interest, enthusiasm and excitement. I know, see, any ESL exam is not challenging if you practice. Practice is the core. Apart from practice, you can also adopt few measures or tips which will help you in clearing this listening part A very easily. Firstly, I would like to give a piece of advice that most of you should start listening to podcasts. Many of you don't listen to podcasts, they directly go and write the exam, which is going to be very challenging. Secondly, I would like to tell you that when you listen to the listening part A, which will be played only once, the audio is not played more than twice or thrice so that you get more time to write. So it is played only once. Therefore, you have to be highly meticulous in understanding the questions. Even the basic things like the articles, prepositions that comes in the fill in the blank is very important because that will guide you to get the proper answer. Similarly, I would like to give you two tips which are very basic and which are very important to clear the questions easily. This is only a strategy. So 99% of the time this will work. 1% of course you need to have some intuition. Okay. So let me tell you, the first tip is most of the answers will be said or told by the patient. Patient will say the answers that you need. Patient, please note it down. Patients will say the answer that you need for the blank. If it is fill up the gap or any sort of question in part A, it is by that is spoken, the conversation that is by the patient and not by the doctor. Of course, if the doctors are giving a piece of advice on diet, that is very rare. But most of the time it is spoken by the patient. And secondly, anticipating the answer. That is very important. What is the meaning of anticipating? When you read the questions for about 30 seconds, you get an idea. For example, you read the gaps, dash suffering with. Who is suffering with? Suffering with dash. For example, if the disease diagnosis is on gastroenteritis or if it is jaundice, you must know the basic the symptoms of it, right? Yellowishness of the skin, okay, and the urination. So these words you must know already. Similarly, if it's anemia, it's about the hemoglobin. So you must get a vague idea of what you are reading this out, what case notes is it about. So this is called as anticipating the answer. You're not predicting the answer, like predicting the rain or something. No, you're anticipating. Maybe this is the answer. Many students who are very used to this podcast and other things, they are able to fill it up very quickly, even before the audio starts. So when the audio starts, you can always erase it and write the correct answer. Okay, this is only as a tip you have to use. As I told you, the first tip is most of the answers, 90% of the answers are spoken or in the conversation which is from the patient. Whatever the patient says, you have to be very careful in listening to it, because most of the answers are from his mouth or her mouth. Second tip is anticipating. You must know, you must have a vague idea, because when they give 30 seconds of reading time, so what type of word will fit in the fill in the blank. So if you visit us, I will teach you some more tips and tricks to clear your OET and also other IELTS examination, PTE, in the first go itself. Thank you very much. Please do like our video. Thank you.